Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 2K12 and Detroit Tigers franchise. I've only got 3 more games before I go ahead and reach the end of the regular season. So kind of excited that I'll be getting to that, and then I'll be playing, of course, every single day until I get to the end of the season. And then I think I got to finish up 30 wins with 30 teams and then just play some of my players. And then I'm on to the show, which if you guys didn't get a chance to be able to see in the live stream, I did get my PS3 for Christmas a little bit early. What actually happened is I told my wife, I'm like, I really am kind of worried that somebody, now that people know that I'm going to be getting a PS3, that somebody's going to go online and they're going to be like, oh, I should make Dunbar Snackbar as my PSN name, and then I lose that for good. So she was really cool, and she let me open it up just so I could, you know, make the PSN name and everything. And she saw like how happy I was and stuff like that to have a PlayStation, and she also got me the show, and so she's like, all right, you got to put it back now for Christmas. I'm like, can I just play one game? And she's like, oh, you can have it. No, Ivan and I were so bad at giving each other presents for Christmas because we're always giving each other the stuff early. Like last year when I bought her computer, I let her know what it was early, and then she actually got to open that up early too. But anyway, so we're terrible with that. So just letting you guys know, for those of you who haven't seen yet or were able to watch the live stream, I do have the show now. So I'm going to get 2K finished up. This gives me some time to be able to go through and play. Oh, we got hit. To go play the show a little bit more here, just so I can get better at it, because it is very, very different than 2K. I mean, I would definitely say that the show is more of a simulation of baseball than anything else. So hitting's really tough, because one of the toughest things, if not the toughest thing you can do in sports, is to hit a baseball. So my hitting is not the best at all, so I got to get that all figured out and see how it goes. But just thought I'd let you guys know that here too, because some people have been like, how come you haven't played the show at all yet if you got this? Well, if I go ahead and I start a new franchise or something like that, I'm not going to get it done before 13 comes out. Same thing with any road to the shows. So I'll probably be posting games every once in a while, things like that. But once I get this all taken care of, I got to finish this before I can move on to something else. So that's kind of answer to some people's questions. All right, so you can see that already playing the show has made me better in this game because my eye is a lot better. So I'm kind of impressed with that. This has probably been the best game that I've ever had with just watching balls and strikes and everything like that, making sure that it all is in the strike zone I'm swinging at, stuff like that. Hasn't really worked too well for me quite yet, but here we go, getting a double play. Oh, that was close, but we got it. Justin Verlander is on the mound for me, in case you guys had not noticed that already. Every time I have Justin Verlander up, it's always a dominating performance out of him. Even when I have to simulate and he's on the mound, I do all right. All right, so beginning of the second inning here, or bottom of the second inning, I guess I should say. Well, this one's going to go into the corner. That's going to allow me to round first, head over to second. I get there standing up, so a great way to start it off here with no out. Meaning, it's a very strong chance that I go ahead and I get a run pretty quickly after this, because, you know, if it's a hit, you know, let's say in center or right field, depending on how deep it is, I may be able to tag up. If it's a good hit, there's a good chance I'm coming home. So, Brendan Bosch hitting this one into center field. That's going to go ahead and bring him home. So I'm in pretty good shape right now here, having the lead against the Minnesota Twins. Twins are second, or are they last? Second to last or last in the division right now. So they have struggled a lot throughout the year. One of the things that's kind of been bad for them is the amount of injuries. I mean, Maurer was out for a little bit, and I saw they really struggled then. But anyway, going with the hit and run right here. It was perfect because now I get to round second, head over to third. And I probably would not have had that opportunity had I not gone ahead and done the hit and run. So aggressive base running, you guys know, is one of my favorite things to do in the game. Works out right here very, very well. And I'm stealing first and third, less than 2 outs. I'm there. I'm safe. No problem. So Delman Young actually getting a stolen base right here. Still no outs. Good hit into center field. That's going to bring both those runners home. So the lead has now expanded 3-0. So again, That aggressive base running works out here. Gosh, I feel bad. Twins have had a bad season. And I know, well, actually, I've got one more series with them, I think. I play the Royals next, then I come back and I play the Twins. And then I finish off at Kansas City. So, all right, another hit, though. It's one of those things that whenever you go ahead and you start getting in a lot of hits against the pitcher, and you'll see the same thing against you, your composure goes down. And so it's more likely that the opposing team is going to go ahead and get hits. That one's in the dirt. I'm going to be advancing, not going to be throwing it right there. So Maurer just, I guess, holding on to the ball here, try to avoid some type of bad throw or anything like that. So I'm back with runners on second and third. One out here, though, on this circle change. I wait long enough. Victor Martinez. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I get out of the pickle. Look at that. Bases are loaded now. Unfortunately, though, the bases loaded curse is now in effect. I wonder if that's going to carry on over to the show. I hope not. I hope not. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right. Bases loaded. Miguel Cabrera hitting this one into the gap in left center. And that's going to bring 2 runners home. Lead is still expanding right now. What are the Twins going to do at this point? They're down 5-0 here in the second inning. Not where you want to be by any means if you're the Twins. But you know what? I really can't help it right now. I'm playing smart. I'm swinging at those pitches that are in the strike zone because I don't know what it's been, but I've just been on my A game when it comes to balls and strikes here. But that one, 1 runner, 2 runners, 7-0 as Miguel Cabrera comes in. So Prince Fielder getting it done right there, adding 2 more runs to our lead. This has been probably one of the best. No, it has been the best second inning I've ever had in this game. No, I think I was able to get 8 runs in 1 inning, and I'm only at 7 right now. And that's actually all that I will end up having. So a good majority of this video right now has just been that offensive production that we had there in the second inning. Twins actually doing a lot better than I had anticipated that they were going to. Even though it's the third inning, they haven't scored yet. I know that they've got the capability to be able to get some runs on the board themselves. And look at this. They're getting a couple hits back-to-back now against JV. That's not easy to do. But hopefully we'll be able to stop them right now. 1 out. Bases are loaded. And this one, it's going to go to Peralta. Over to Scudero. Over to Fielder. Double play. Right on. So that works for us here to get out of that jam. That was pretty dangerous. But I guess the bases loaded curse is now affecting the computer in this game and not me. Maybe that's why I got away with it. But anyway, Peralta getting a double. Victor Martinez up again here in the third inning. That one going into the center field. That is going to bring yet another runner home. We are rocking it here in the first third of the game. So 8-0 now here for the Tigers over the Twins. I think we've got this one in the bag. I'm going to set it on cruise control here for the rest of the game and just kind of fly through it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. All right, top of the fourth, 2 outs. Twins with yet another hit. So kind of answering a little bit here, with some of their own hits, just kind of showing that, they're really not out of the mix quite yet. Justin Verlander's not invincible. Kind of a little bit of a flaw that I have, but drop of the bunt. Alex Avila throwing it over to first. That is bad. Fielder not able to get to that one. Rounding second. Delman Young trying to throw it over to third and not in time. I think that was Span. Man, that was horrible. You always got to avoid errors like that because what could have been, an out ends up being basically a triple right here. He's over to third. Oh, it was Span. Haha, I was right. So, unfortunately for the Twins, fortunately for me, able to get a strikeout and a flyout after that. So again, doesn't affect us. And I should have probably shown that, you guys. I apologize for that one, but I just figure with as long as this video is already, I don't want to go ahead and add any more to it if it is not necessary. So, you guys have been missing out on some hits, some strikeouts, things like that. But that's usually how it goes in all my videos, just so I can keep it within a particular time. All right, so still 8-0. We are in the top of the 6th. Strike 2 on that circle change. So that allows Verlander to go with a number of different pitches. I mean, I can go with his fastball that reaches a little bit over 100 miles an hour. I've got a great 12-6 curve that I can utilize here. And I don't know. Let's see what I go with right here. Got him with the fastball. Just right there on the edge. Watches that one for strike 3. That fastball is pretty ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. Granted, it's not, Aroldis Chapman type of crazy, but it's still pretty good. Man, there's another one that goes in the corner there in left field that it's going to allow me to get a double. We saw what happened with this earlier. Got a number of runs off of that. Maybe we'll get some more. Look at that for Prince Fielder, though. Second in batting average only to Miguel Cabrera. So I have the 2 best hitters in baseball right now on my team. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, that one was going to get caught. Fielder ends up coming home. It is now 9-0 with 1 out. So it was a little ground ball that allowed Prince Fielder to advance over to third from second. But here we go in the 7th inning now. This is the time that the Twins need to start putting something together. I really don't think they're going to get 9 runs in these last few innings. But, at the same time, you never know what's going to happen. You got to play it safe. I know I said I'm playing on cruise control and all that right now, but still got to be very, very careful. So I'm kind of interested to see actually who I end up playing in the playoffs right off the bat. Because I think right now the Red Sox and the Angels are the front runners in the wild card. So they'd have that 1-game playoff. And I think I have the best record in baseball right now too, which I think is something I'm pretty excited about. So, great diving catch. What is that? How often does that happen with me? Not often, so I had to go ahead and show it. But, I mean, either one of those teams I'd be kind of worried about going up against here. Probably more so with the Angels and the Red Sox, because I know the Red Sox are dealing with some injuries too right now. But that'll be kind of crazy. I don't want to look too much into it quite yet. I got to finish out the regular season, even though I could lose all my games and still win the division. I've definitely clinched a playoff position no matter what happens here. And that's actually not too bad given the fact that we, still have 3 series ahead of us. So, all right, here we go in the 9th inning. This will more than likely be the last highlight that I end up showing. You know what? No, maybe there is one more. I can't remember right now, but yeah, playoffs are going to be crazy. I'm going to try and figure out to see how I would want to do this. Because I don't want to miss out on posting some other stuff as well. But I'm excited because last year I just went ahead and I played the World Series with the Cubs. So this is the first time I've been able to go through the entire postseason. In fact, to be honest with you guys, this is the farthest I have ever gotten in a season, minus like completely simulating it. Because I remember like when a baseball game used to come out, I used to sit down in front of it and be like, all right, I'm going to play 162 games. Granted, I didn't do that still this time, but I played a lot more games than I have in any other franchise of any game. So, anyway, Brendan Bosch getting the catch right here for out number 3 in the 9th inning. So we don't need to play a bottom of the 9th. So we end up winning here 9-0. 8 hits for the Twins. That's actually not bad against Verlander. The downside, though, is it was very, very spaced out. So they weren't able to really get too much done right there. But a great win for us nonetheless, so more to come. The Royals are next, and we're back with the Twins, and then the Royals one more time. So a lot more to come. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. All that great stuff. All you got to do is check that description below, and you'll find all that info there. But again, you guys, thank you for watching, and as always, I hope you guys have a good one.